What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse McFarlane Collector Edition figures. We got two exclusives here today. So first we have our Walmart exclusive Lightning Lad. So it looks pretty cool with a more modern version of Lightning Lad. It'd be cool to get the old one, which was a Platinum Edition, which hopefully we'll be able to get at some point. And then we have the Target exclusive Geo-Force. So this looks really cool. He also has a Platinum with his more original design in the green colors. So that'll be cool as well. Not sure if we want that, but if we see it, we'll probably pick that up as well. But both of these look cool, and they're more modern designs for both characters. But yeah, they look awesome. So we get an electric character and a guy that can control gravity and all that sort of stuff. So I'm excited to check out both of these figures. So let me get them open out of the box and we'll take a look at them together. So we're going to start off with Lightning Lad, who is Garth Rand's. Now, he was born on planet Wenath in the 30th century. He and his siblings had attended a party on an alien planet, and on their return back home, the ship malfunctions, so they crash landed on planet Korbal. And there, the engines needed to recharge, so Garth lured some lightning beasts to it, hoping their electrical discharge would help power the ship. However, the energy burst they released hit the kids, giving them all electrical abilities. They would then use their powers to save RJ Brand, which was the third richest man in the galaxy, from an assassination, so he petitioned the United Planets to form a Legion of Superheroes, which is a team of superpowered beings all from the 30th century, with Lightning Lad being a charter member. So cool to have him in starting the Legion of Superheroes. Now he has the ability to absorb, generate, and control electrical energy, as well as fly using the Legion ring. So he looks pretty cool here. Now this is his more modern design. I want to say probably like the 2016 to present design, but it's still cool to get a Lightning Lad. It looks awesome. So we get his face there. Of course, I don't like the look of his face. Thankfully, he comes with the face plates. Hopefully one I'll like more, but I do like his hair where it's kind of like up there and a little bit like longer and curlier up on top, so that's pretty nice. Then we get his outfit, so a lot of blue, so dark blue, light blue. Of course, some lightning bolts with his lightning ability going on there. That's pretty cool as well. Wish there was some more yellow thrown in a little bit there at his boots and stuff, so looks pretty cool. White gloves with the blue circles on him. Again, dark blue and light blue, so are alternating out throughout the body. But overall, looks pretty good. Reminds me of, like Static Shock or Black Lightning, stuff like that. But moon-wise, we get that'll twist all the way around. Can look down that far and up that far, so not too bad, but not the best movements. Shoulders can come up to 90 with the butterfly and rotate around. We get the bicep twist and the double elbow joint that'll bend all the way up on itself. We get the wrist that'll twist all the way around and flex there on the ball joint. Then we go to the ab crunch, the upper crunch back and forth and twist around. And then at the waist, he'll crunch back and forth and twist all the way around. Then we get the hips that come up to 90 and out to the side. He can do the splits, a little bit of a thigh twist up in there, and the double knee joint that'll bend up that far to the back. Not too bad, very close to kicking his butt. And then we get the foot that'll rock back and forth and twist side to side with the toe joint on the end. Pretty decent overall. He does have the smaller, skinnier body. Of course, I always call it like the Beast Boy body because that's always what I remember it from. But overall, looks pretty decent for him. I think overall the body looks cool. Now he does have an original design with a different color, which we will get ahead. I'll show you in a second for that. And of course, that original design was the platinum version, so if we wanted to have that, we could get it. Of course, I think we do want to just have to be on the lookout to try and get it. But as I mentioned, he does come with different face options, so we do get different face plates. So first we have one with more of a stoic face, which is probably what I'll end up going with, but again, it's just the faceplate technology. We can take this face off and put the other one on. So there's that faceplate. I do think I like that the most just because it's more of a stoic face, so that's probably what I'll want for it. But then we get another face with more, I want to say maybe happy. It's hard to tell. The mouth is just open, very similar to this other one. I don't like when they show their teeth. Yeah, this one looks more serious. This one looks maybe a little bit happy or something. But yeah, I just don't like the way they designed the teeth on those, but that's another faceplate option. And then we get the head of the original Garth Rand, so what he looked like before 2016 or at least somewhere around there. So this is what he looked like originally, so we can take that head off and put this one on. So there it looks more like the original Lightning Lad, which of course if we got that platinum body, this would be the head that'd go on that because that's the outfit that he always wore. But like I said, with this one, it's more of this version, so we'll go ahead and put this other head back on. And as I mentioned, of course, his name, he does have lightning abilities, so we do get lightning effects, probably similar to what we've had with like Flash characters and everything. So with these blue lightning effects, of course, they're currently all stuck together. But we have these we can put around. I assume they can go on like his legs and everything. So let me see if I can get these on him. So he has the two big lightnings. Again, I had no idea what to do with them, so I just put them there on his legs. And comes with two smaller ones as well we can put on his arms. So there he's got the lightning on his arms as well. So just kind of throw him on there. Obviously, we can put him more towards his hand to have him like shooting lightning out of his hand and everything. But overall, that's pretty cool. I just wish they'd, sit on and look a little better. And then, of course, we also get the stand we'll put him on. so that'll keep him standing. And finally, we get his card. So there's a nice picture of him again, the more modern design with the Legion of Superheroes logo there. So that is pretty cool. And then on the back, we have his story, which says while his twin sister had a tendency to follow her impulses and jump into the fray before anyone else, Garth Rands has been known to take more measured approach. Born with lightning manipulation abilities and no less heroic in action, Lightning Lad has made a name for himself as the founder of the Legion of Superheroes. So that I think is more for this more modern design. Of course, I looked up the original version, but overall pretty nice for this. Like I said, I do like the design overall. Of course, still looking for that platinum, and then we can have the two versions, one with the other head that it comes with, and of course we can keep this one on that since it matches the design. But overall, pretty nice to get Lightning Lad and starting the Legion of Superheroes. And then we've got Geo-Force, who is Brian Markov. Now, he was a member of the royal family of Markovia when his country was invaded and his father, the king, was killed. So he was instilled with powers by Dr. Helga Jace, and he was able to repel the invasion. But during the invasion, he met other costumed heroes and decided to travel to America to learn how to use his powers under the tutelage of Batman, and would form the Outsiders with Black Lightning, Katana, Halo, and Metamorpho. Now, he has the ability of gravity manipulations, which allows for him to have density control, superhuman strength and durability, create force fields, and the ability to fly. And he also has geokinesis and pyrokinesis. So overall, looks pretty cool. Like the colors of the red and orange, has the big GF on his chest. I also like the gold, like gauntlets and belt and stuff. Reminds me, of course, like a Batman belt or something there, which he could have got. Of course, we've seen this body before with those lines and stuff. I always think of like Green Lanterns and everything. We get some red boots on his feet that are pretty nice with the segmentation. Reminds me of like Iron Man with a gold band at the top, all orange legs, orange midsection, red at the top, red underwear. And then we get his face, which of course he's got all white eyes, so probably using his powers there. I love his hair, so up and flowing and all that. Mouth open, yelling, so the teeth don't look great once again. So thankfully we do get face plates to switch those out as well. So we'll have to see if anything looks better. But I kind of like the white eyes because, you know, showing his powers in the mouth open, it just doesn't look the greatest. But moon-wise, we get that little twist all the way around. Can look down that far and up that far, so not bad, better than Lightning Lad. Shoulders up to 90 with the butterfly and rotate around. We get the bicep twist, a little stuck there, bicep twist, and the double elbow bends up that far, not bad. We get the wrist that'll twist all the way around and flex on the ball joint. Then we get the ab crunch, so the upper ab crunch there, crunch back and forth and twist. And then of course at the waist, crunch a little and twist. Then we get the hips that'll come up that far, not all the way up to 90, but not far. Out to the side can do the splits. Very little to no thigh twist there. Double knee joint that bends up that far to the back. We get the foot that'll rock back and forth and twist side to side with the toe joint on the end. So decent movements once again. Could be better, but overall not bad for what he's got. But as I mentioned, he does come with different faceplate options. So we get like a stoic face, and then one I guess would be happy because it's almost like he's got a smile there. And of course, he's just have normal looking eyes for this instead of the whited out eyes. Again, one reason why I like that one, but we'll just have to pick and choose. But let's try these out. So there's more of the smiling face. Doesn't look too bad, like not as bad as I thought, but still not the greatest. Like I said, I probably still like the other one. Now I will say with him and like Lightning Lad, the faces are kind of harder to switch out because it keeps getting caught on the hair, so I'm having issues with that. But I just gotta mess with it a little bit to get it switched out. And there's more of the stoic face, which I do like that. I just don't like how his eyes are like looking up a little, but if you have his head angled down like that, it does look better. So that'd probably be the face I would choose, but I think for this, just with his powers and stuff, I'll probably switch back to the open mouth with the whited out eyes. So back with that face, we can give some of his power. So I assume it's his pyrokinesis. We get these effects that can go onto his hands. So we have like these big flames with lines starting to shoot out of it. So whatever that would be, we can put these on his hands. So there he is using those powers with the flame effects coming off his hands, which look cool. Of course, to help him stand with that, we can put them on the base. And finally, we have his card. So there's a nice picture of him in the same outfit design. See some of his flame powers coming out of his hands and all that. That looks pretty cool. And we get the story on the back, which says second in line to the throne of Markovia, Prince Brian Markov volunteered to undergo scientific experimentation to become his nation's super guardian, empowered by Dr. Helga Jace, author of the contentious Superman theory of creating metahumans. He attained numerous Earth-based abilities. As Geo-Force, he quashed an invasion by usurper Baron Bedlam with the aid of Batman, Katana, and other costume heroes, calling himself the Outsiders. Byron stayed with them, relocating to America, where he was reunited with his half-sister Tara Markov. Geo-Force eventually assumed command of the team when Batman left. He briefly ruled Markovia, but surrendered the throne for a life of action. So there's a little bit more expanded on what I said already. So overall, really like this figure. Now, like I said, there is a platinum version of this as well, where it's all yellow and green, so like colors are sort of switched out there. So that'd be pretty cool with his more original design, but of course this is what he's seen more recently, and outfit design's been much longer, but overall I do like it. I like the red and orange and the flame effects on his hands and all that. All that's pretty cool for Geo-Force. Well, that's going to be it for our two DC Multiverse McFarlane Collection Edition figures, where we got the Walmart exclusive Lightning Lad and the Target exclusive Geo-Force. Both are pretty cool. Of course, lesser known characters that I've never heard of until these figures, so pretty nice to get them and added to the collection. Like I said, starting off teams, with our Legion of Superheroes and the Outsiders, so that's pretty cool as well. Hopefully, we'll get more members of both of those teams. But overall, I do like the designs. Of course, they're the McFarlane Collector Edition, so we got the face plates to switch out and stuff, which I like because it allows you to get better faces, but some, like Geo-Force, some work better, some don't stuff. So it just depends on what you want there. But overall, pretty happy with both these figures and nice to add them to the collection. So let me know what you thought of these two down in the comments. And if you enjoyed my review, let me know with that like. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.